Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of StarCraft Inc. Today I have a treat for you. This is a game that we are going to... some of you may have heard of this. It's Day 9's patented mono battle. That is where every player declares one unit, Queens, Hellions, Thor, and last but not least, what's a Phoenix? Alright, so basically how this works is each player declares a unit that they are going to do, and then they can't do anything but that unit. They are not allowed. We are allowed any form of static defense, so Protoss is allowed cannons, Zerg is allowed spine crawlers. Zerg is also allowed one queen to each hatchery. But other than that, you are not allowed to build another unit. And let's say you select Archons. You can get the DTs of the High Templar to get your Archon, but you're not allowed to attack with them. Terran is allowed to get Ravens for mobile detection, but they are not allowed to use any of the spells on the Ravens. And yeah, the funny thing about this is this is the SSN clan doing it. You're seeing SSN Revolve, which is the Smurf account for SSN Eurosmy. So this is Eurosmy here as the Red Terran. The Zerg is SSN Spite, that girl gamer that everybody loves. Smash Cab is the Purple Terran, and myself as the Teal Protoss. Now, what's funny about this is we are, in fact, on the ladder. So our opponents are not forced to do the mono battle. They are not adhering by our rules. So this will be an interesting game. And I'm going to cast a bunch of these. We just went through our placement matches this season, the four of us. And we did the whole thing mono battles. So I'll be casting those because they are pretty entertaining. And you guys get to see how we did. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to throw open the production tab because there's going to be so much to watch. And this does look like it's organized by team. So the bottom four here down the left, those are all our opponents. And the top up here is all us. So it's going to be an interesting game. Trying to remember. So Spite said Queens. Revolve said, what did he say? I don't even remember. I forget already. Son of a bitch. Oh, Hellions. He said Hellions. And Smash Cab said Thor? Yeah, he said Thor. And I'm going Phoenix. So just reminding you. Everybody else is getting to do fancy things like block their ramps with their zealots, but I'm not allowed to build zealots. And Kyle's not allowed to build marines. And Corinne, Nature's Spite, is not allowed to build lings. So she's going to build an in-base hatchery at the front of her base to spread some creep so she can drop spine crawlers there, I'm sure. And our opponents are doing what they do best. They're just playing standard. We see 3 racks Reens from the orange player, so he is going to be going for some sort of early pressure, and that's funny because none of us are allowed to build early units. So we'll see how that goes for the SSN clan. If any of you guys don't know the SSN clan, basically that is who brings you this channel. I am SSN Incarnum, part of StarCraft Inc. That's what you're watching, and all these lovely people here are my clanmates, and we do pretty much nothing but troll the ladder. That is what our clan does. We're all Master League, and in that area. Nobody in our league, nobody in our clan is Grandmaster yet. So unfortunately, none of us can bring you some Wicked Clan Master or Grandmaster games. But you have watched SSN Funky Wise. I know you guys all love him. You guys have watched Nature's Spite and love her or hate her, but she's pretty awesome. She really likes her infestors and her mind control. She's awesome with that neuroparasite ability. And SSN Eurosmy is the macro micro god. He has 320 APM. Let's take a look. That's like average. So everyone's just flying through here. I'm getting messages again. But Eurosmy is currently at 160 APM. So he's taking it easy, 200 current, but on a regular basis, in a 1v1 game, he's sitting at like 300 average. So it's pretty funny, but oh god. So I'm gonna set this 2 away, cause I'm a prick. How do I do that? I always forget how to do that. Busy. So these Hellions are going to be harassing the Zealots here, and this is pretty much early defense, but our opponent does have quite a bit of stuff, and those Hellions are not going to be able to do much damage, if any. They didn't even kill a single Zealot, so That didn't go according to plan, and I will be taking a fast expansion, which is ballsy, but I can't build early units anyway, so why the hell not? Trying to get a little bit of defense with my cannons. We have Kyle walled off, getting that Thor. I love that expansion set Thor. It is so hot. Oh my god. We can make babies. And over here we have Corinne with her first few queens. Just kind of chilling, getting set up, getting ready to go. Trying to produce those mass queens. And now I'm in Phoenix production mode. Corinne is getting mass upgrades for her queens. She's getting 1-1 for them currently with 2 evolution chambers. And a little bit of reminiscent of Vile Spinishua. Good. And back to Luke down here getting mass Hellions still. Do they have blue flame yet? What am I doing? Where's that factory? We do have the pre-igniter done. Where are those Hellions? There they are. Engaging. The line comes out. Why does the line... Oh, it was transferring to this expansion, and Luke caught it with the Hellions. More of his line is going down, so Orange lost so many SCVs to these inexpensive Hellions. The Hellions are going to go down to Blinkstalkers. You know, they're so dirt cheap. He is actually breaking down the rocks with Hellions. That takes a day and a half. And we are up against mass Blinkstalkers right now, which is going to be a pickle because... I said pickle. I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, I'm going mass air, and Luke here is going mass Hellion. He's got nothing that can really kill those stalkers, so this is going to be interesting. Oh, we're all so loving here. I love this game. This game is full of happiness, full of joy, and death by fire every now and then, but mostly love and happiness. So as we can see, the Charmander is super effective on the Bulbasaur, and this is not going well for the Protoss army, but there are siege tanks here, and if Eurosmite gets too close, he will be... Oh, but the Blinkstalkers flank him. Very nice play by the green Protoss. That is an easy... I should introduce everybody. So, oh, and here I am. That was funny. Good timing. So there was a line here before. I remember that. And now there's not a line here. So I'm going to get out of there with my Phoenix. But yeah, so as the yellow Protoss, we have Ren Papa. So if you're watching this video, you know who you are. And the pink's Super James, okay. And green, we have Arneezy, and he's the buddy with the Blinkstalkers. And Cabernet as the orange Terran. So very nice, very nice. Hellions coming in once again. And do they have any kind of spotting there? I don't know. He's got his door down. There's a lot of Marines there, though. Are these Hellions going to get caught by the Blinkstalkers again? And my Phoenix are going to come back, which is funny to me. And holy cow, how is he resaturated again? But it doesn't even matter. I'm just going to pick those up and rape them again. But I think I'm running low on energy. Yeah, right about here. Out of energy completely on all those Phoenix. So that sucks balls. I'd love to kill the rest of them, but gotta go. And I'm not sure if those Hellions got away or not. I don't see them anywhere. Just Pink's little Marine tank thing. So we got a pretty significant army coming together between the 4 of them. It looks like Arneezy is going to be dropping a forward pylon eventually. He's got a probe in this mix. That could have been an accident. But, yeah, from Luke, we've got more Hellions coming out. I mean, there's not much to talk about. All he can build is Hellions. All I can build is Phoenix. And it seems that Arneezy is just sticking to these Blinkstalkers. But here come the mass Queens from SSN Spite. Trying to pick up a few of those stalkers that do what damage we can. Phoenix don't do a whole lot of damage to armored units, so even if I pick them up and I have a million Phoenix shooting at them, it doesn't really do much. But you guys should totally try these games, and hell, if you got a really funny one, a really interesting one, send it in to me. You can do it in ones. Hell, if you play on the ones ladder and you declare 1 unit and you cast that, sorry, and it's hilarious. If you pick something stupid, if you pick Mass Marines, I'm going to punch you in the face. But if you pick something hilarious, that'll be fucking awesome. So, yeah, whatever. Just say, if you guys play this game, I'll cast it. I swear to God, if it's good. So, send those in. And Mass Queen, just infinite transfuse here, could take this army of stalkers. We got some pinging going on, some more idle drop ships that are free for the killing. Lots of Phoenix in the air now, lots of Queens on the ground, and just a useless army over here. A few too many Marines here, and I did not know those Stalkers and Thor were there. I am out of here. And all these Hellions are going to go down to the siege tanks. That was brutal for Eurosmy. But still, lots of Queens, lots of Phoenix here. And we're still waiting on Smash Cab. Smash Cab, where are you, buddy? Where are you? Lots of stuff going down here. Flying my Phoenix through the Thor. There are so many. I didn't realize there were so many. Smash Cab coming down here with his Thor. Hello. And now we're in good shape. So I got to keep my Phoenix out of the Thor fire. I'm starting to lose too many of them. I've lost so many. And we're seeing the strike cannon going down on our opponent's Thor, picking up as many stalkers as I can to thin out our opponent's army and what is shooting. But I don't even need to. We've got infinite transfuse on these Queens. They will not go down. A little bit slow on the transfuse there. 2 Queens do die. And the Thor just pounding our opponents. And I'll be trying to pick up the rest of those there. And there's still idle medevacs over here with units inside them. That would be a good pickup if I do notice it. And this is a hilarious army. You will never see this army again. Okay, that's all there is to that. Mass Queen, Mass Thor, Mass Phoenix. And, yep, here goes those medevacs. Yeah. So this is... Oh, I love the way those doors look. I bought the special edition, and I ended up giving it to my friend, and now all I have is a standard edition, and that makes me so mad. I kept all the bonus stuff, but he has the limited edition CD key, and he doesn't even play anymore. How much does that suck? So yeah, someone who doesn't even play has my limited edition Thor. Makes me sad. And we are going to be coming in here. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Lots of Hellions, lots of Hellions. They could probably even take those Stalkers. And this guy is still, Super James is still going Thor, but I'm not sure what he thinks is going to happen. Look at that line vaporize! It just disappears. This is a disgusting number of Hellions. It's not even fair. Phoenix coming in to support them, but they can't deal with the Mass Stalker Thor. It's just not a good situation. All these Hellions are probably going to go down. They do no damage to the Stalkers. My Phoenix are just dancing around. They're so antsy. They want in on this action. I want to come in here and engage, but I can't. And look at the strike cannons going down on our opponent's Thor. It does stun them. A lot of people are like, does it stun? And yes, it does. You can't move when you're being strike cannoned. And more Thor coming in on Smash Cab's Thor, but it doesn't even matter. They are 3-3-2, and our opponents are 2-2-1. So, and he's outnumbering him as well. And where did my Phoenix go? Phoenix over here. This is mined out, but I'm gonna kill the probes anyway. And where are those Mass Queens? Mass Queens here defending back at home. And I'm sure we've got more Hellions on the board. Yes, more Hellions, but it doesn't even matter at this point. And I'm gonna be flying through. And look at this, look at this. I'm just, like, I don't even care about the missile turrets. I'm pretty sure that's how I lost most of these Phoenixes. I just raped someone's line and just ignored missile turrets. Yeah, this guy, I think. At one point, Super James lost all his line. I was just like, whatever, I don't need Phoenix. They're all in building. And I'm producing 3 at a time, too, so... And there's so many back at home. I didn't even rally this starport because it's new, and... Holy jeez. So, look at all the Queens. And they are, what are they? They're now 2-2-2, and Hellions are 2 zip. This is a pretty scary army. These Thor are running over everything. Hellions just dying because they don't need to exist. And yeah, I don't even know what else to tell you. Pretty epic game. And Anisi is going to wander right into the Mass Queen patch. I don't even think Spite is paying attention now. Storm going down on the Mass Queen, but Storm doesn't do a whole lot of damage to them. I mean, look at that transfuse, saving all the Queens. She lost a few, but not many, and so many Stalkers went down for the Protoss player. And Phoenix coming in here to kill a drop, if that's funny. And Orange is not pleased, I'm sure. And his allies are leaving the game. I kind of wish Orange would too. Come on, buddy. Yeah, this isn't going well for you. I think he is the only one left. Thor raffle stomping Orange's base. No, Pink's base, my bad. My bad, dog. Orange had a factory in Pink's base. I'm not really sure why. And Hellion's going to be taking out a Nexus. You don't see that very often. And the Mass Phoenix, Mass Queen, just chilling in the middle. And this is actually a really potent... I'm just trolling. She got so mad over Skype when I picked them up. But Super James, he's tabbing out. And Hellion's going to be trying to break the wall here. But OJ is going to win this. He's got this in the bag. He's going to take us down. Cabernet is going to win this with no base. He's not even mining, and he's going to take us down. Oh, if only Funky were here, because they would take us down to Funky Town. And Blue Flame Hellion's just evaporating this line. So once again, a little less income for OJ. And yeah, no, not working out for him. Phoenix just trolling. And here we go. The final stand from OJ. Can he win? I think he stands a chance. Oh, is this gonna work? Cabernet GG's us after we just trolled the shit out of him. So, yeah. That's what mono battles look like, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for the next mono battle, because they are all freaking epic. You're watching StarCraft Inc.